So if we're right here, we go 1, 2, 3, and then the fourth one. Oh, that got rid of the whole line. I thought it was going to be snapped to the top or the bottom. I guess we are SOL there. Look how they're snapped in sections. That's really weird. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I right-clicked by accident. Hey there, folks. Mazion reporting for duty, and today we're playing Ark Survival Evolved, the Mazion's Lonely Island. And today we're going to do a little bit of building, but I want to talk about a couple of things first. So I decided to set my resource spawn interval to 0 so that I could see what it was going to be like. So my resources aren't spawning fast enough. They're not. I can't get enough work done. Like, I need to get a metal behemoth gate, but the amount of resources required to do so is ridiculous. I need a metal behemoth gate for this pen. And in order for me to be able to do that, I'm gonna have to be able to get resources, right? So when I go up to the mountain, anytime that I do, the amount of time that it takes for them to spawn is based on being on the server or being on the instance, and I'm not on the instance all that much. You know, I'm only on here when I'm doing work, and apparently that's not long enough for it to spawn. So I'm not able to get metal more frequently enough. And so what I did was I set it to 0, but when you harvest with 0, as soon as you like turn around, it's already back. And that seems a little cheaty. So I need to find an interval that's going to work for me, that'll work and make sure that anytime that I need to go up there to do harvesting when I get on, the stuff's going to be there, but I don't want it to like respawn as soon as I turn away and then look back. So I'm going to figure that out. But today we're going to build a dino enclosure for all the animals. As you can see, we've got a bunch of animals in a pile here. Obviously, the Spino and the T-Rex are waiting for their nice big area out there. But today we're going to build a little bit of, I don't know what to call it. It's stables, I guess. But we're going to make it all out of stone. And I'm not going to make the beds, like the areas that they hang out at, out of thatch. Because if you look over here, this is a thing that happens with the thatch all the time, is that the animals fall through when they're on cracks, and it's just generally not stable for them. It's kind of weird to work with. So I'm going to do the whole thing out of stone today, even the roof. And so it'll be different from all the other structures that we built so far, which is also good. So I've got a whole bunch of crap on salvation, and we're ready to get this show on the road. I need to grab some of these. Now, I have a terrible memory. Most of you probably know that I have a terrible, terrible memory. And so what we're doing here is it's going to be 8 by 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And so what am I already forgot what I was trying to say. See, we're going to put a dinosaur gate in here. Yeah, this way. That's going to be a pain in the butt. I'm going to have to take out the outside so we can make sure that this all faces yeah, these are 2 different directions. We have to take the outside out so we can make sure these all face in the appropriate direction, which is out like that. We have the gates there. The gate there, right there. We're going to find out right now, actually, if the gateways, the regular stone gateways, will snap to the wall. So I need to grab it. I think the S+ ones do. But I need to grab one of these guys real quick and see. Because I'm going to have one on this side and one at the other end. Yeah, they'll snap right in right there, and that's where it goes. So I'm actually not going to put any doors in here, but that's as tall as the place is going to get. And then there's going to be a slope ceiling that comes down to it. We're going to put some windows in, mainly in front of where the dinos are going to hang out. And then maybe somewhere up on the 3rd or 4th layer, and then on the ends for like on the caps on the ends there, we'll have that going on as well. So I guess what I'm going to have to do first is go around the whole thing and grab these up. Now, hopefully, I was going to say, hopefully those are all on the inside ceiling and not snapped here at all. But in order to make sure that all these walls are where they're supposed to be, I'm going to have to take care of these. And now that I'm doing this, I'm also going to need the windows, because what I'm going to do is right in the left from the doorway here, we're going to have the first set. And it's going to be all of our gatherers for now, but later on it'll just be smaller dinos. And then we'll have rows along the back and along this right side as well, all the way down to the doorway, which we're actually going to remove these pillars, and the pillar here will intersect with the ceiling, with the roof. Anywho, in order to get this show on the road, I'm gonna have to go go grab the windows and get rid of the outer layer of this so we can make sure that we have the walls where they're supposed to be. All right, we got the ceilings out of the way. Now, I was gonna put windows here towards the wall, but I'm not sure what the point is, to be honest with you. So I think I'm just gonna do them in the front and the back. And I'm just gonna do like every single one on the bottom layer. It'll kind of look funny if you think about it, but if you think about like a barn too, you want to make sure that it's well ventilated on the bottom layer for the animals. So, I guess I am gonna actually do the back side, like so, same. And I have 40 and it's 20 long, so I actually just happen to have the perfect amount. We're gonna have to make more of these windows if we want to have any. Oh, hi. We want to have any higher up. So I just we do have S plus, so I did use the demo gun to get rid of this outer layer of ceilings. But that's that right there. So along the bottom we'll have all of the area for them to breathe, right? And so get rid of that. And then I need to replace all these ceilings around the outside, like a trailer park girl. And bam. But that's the bottom layer, basically. We're gonna have to get some windows into the top areas as well, but probably start by placing this other door here real quick too. Bam. So Easter is tomorrow. Today's Easter for you. So happy Easter. I didn't even think about that, man. You're gonna be watching this on Easter. So happy Easter. Thanks for tuning in on Easter Sunday. Hope you guys have a great Easter. I'm not going to have Matthias this Easter. He's with his mother, unfortunately. Or fortunately, I mean, whatever floats his boat, you know. Just want him to be happy and enjoy his holiday. All right, so this... Oh, give me the... Oh, crap. It's over there, man. Bam. There should be a live stream video today of Players Unknown Battlegrounds, which is going to be the first video on the channel of that content. Now, I do have some footage saved up that I'm going to be making a video from, and hopefully you guys will check it out and enjoy it as well. Oh, you know what? I totally put these ceilings back and those ceilings back without doing the work. We need to do the work first. That would make sense, wouldn't it? You guys probably screaming at me while I'm doing it. Mazion, you're stupid! Oh, crap. Oh, whatever. Man, why you do this, Mazion? Oh, why you do all these things? All right, cool. All right, cool. So this side, we're going to put the doorway right in the middle. Should be 3 on each side. Oh, did I do them right? Here's the problem. Looks like they're okay. Just going to make sure the arrow's facing out. It is not. It is not. Again, mistakes were made. Now it should be. There's the 3 there. Give me some ceilings. Bam. Put these back in. I don't know if those are right or not. Hopefully they are. Does it meet well? It does. I think those are all set. And then 8, we'll put this guy right in the middle. Bam. So that's the side entrance there. You'll have bays on either side here, and then all the way down the way. So I'm going to go ahead and put up the rest of the walls, and then we'll come back and have a look at what we got. All right, as you can see, got a fair amount of it done, and I actually decided to use some of these S Plus glass windows in the design that's facing outer, out to the courtyard, so that it has some sort of aesthetic. And I had to take out the ceilings down here and replace this because it was facing inward, and you can snap to the top of these S Plus dinosaur gates here, but they were facing the wrong way, which caused a gap in the wall. We've got end caps here that are windows on the side. We're about to do the roof. So I put up a ramp so I didn't have to do flying and building because it's my least favorite thing to do of probably all time. We got some of these already. So let's get started here. I also made some of the sloped glass ceilings so that we could make some skylights in here, so it's not going to be all dark and whatnot. I was afraid this would probably happen. Bam. So now we can start the roof like so. and then we can continue up, like so. I was almost prepared to do, you can have S plus glass slopes as well, and I was prepared to do them here on the end cap, kind of have a different design. I'm not really sure whether or not I wanted to do it, which is why it hasn't been done. Hey, that was a great placement. That was a good placement, Mazion, you're amazing. But I think the first priority is to get the roof kind of going all the way down. Bam. And then we can decide where we want the skylights, and then any other windows that might go in the build itself. Oh, crap. That was a mistake. Ah! Alright, cool. It didn't fall. Amazing. So these should go on the other side, like so. And then we can get up in there, again, on this side. So we'll be able to easily finish at least one side without having to fuss around too much. Then we'll probably be able to go down from here. Let's see if we can. 8. Bam. Oh, I don't have any ceilings. But this way, I don't have to do any flying building. Makes my day super duper awesome. I am super excited. Once we get the roof all done here, we're going to come inside. I want to make a door somewhere centrally located to go to the outside and then have another ramp inside this building, or rather outside the back, that goes up to the flyer area so that we can drop off dinos and then go up to the flyers, or vice versa, anytime that we need to. So it'll be another way to tie in the aviary into the design of the whole build. So I'm pretty excited about that part of it too. Anywho, I'm gonna put a whole bunch of these roofs on, then we're gonna decide where the skylights go. All right, it's time to add the skylights, and so we've got 16 of these guys. So that means I can make 4 4x4s, right? Or 2x2s, right? 4 2x2s. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna stagger it. We're gonna have 2 on one side and 2 on the other. And in order to have the math work out right, oh, I need some meat. Consume? Oh yeah, there we go. In order to make it work out right, we need to go in 3 on the ends. So I'm gonna put them right in the middle. So for right here, we go 1, 2, 3, and then the 4th one. Oh, that got rid of the whole line. I thought it was gonna be snapped to the top or the bottom. I guess we are SOL there. Look how they're snapped in sections. That's really weird. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I right-clicked by accident. Anyway, so that kind of was a debacle. But so you got 1, 2, 3, and then we've got a skylight here. So we're gonna have to make some more sloped roofs because I only made exactly enough for it to work. So if we put these in here, like so. I don't know if we can select the model of these. We can't. So that's one skylight, right? So we already know that we messed up and that this is gonna be a giant disaster. So I would have to, the point here being is that, so if we stagger 2 and then we go to the other side right here, this is where the next set will be. But I'm sure, like I said, that once I start to remove, wait, why does this side work good? Why is this side not all broken? 1, 2, skylight here. And then we go 1, 2, and then on the third one, go up over. No, yep, yes. Oh no! It's so terrible. It's so terrible. Put one here. Oh no. I'm really concerned. So what I'm gonna do, instead of continuing this, that's crazy. What I'm gonna do instead of continuing like this is go and get the rest of these. Let me see. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna snap them in. So if we go 1, 2, 1, 2, these 2 here. Did I mess up somehow? I might have messed up somehow. 1, 2, and then the third. 1, 2, and then, oh, right here I went 3. I separated them by 3 and they're not supposed to be. Not a huge deal, but that just means that right over here we come in 2, 1, 2, and then we're just gonna snap the new one in place over the old one. Like so. And that way we won't lose our structure. So I gotta go ahead and fix my roof. And then we're gonna work on the inside. All right, so the roof's all fixed and we got the skylights in. So they are staggered, 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, 1 there. And yeah, there's a little bit extra space on this side between them. unfortunately. But I like it. I like how the light is let in by them. It's pretty cool. And I've got these bays started here. Now I'm going to put them all two apart. Now, not all of the dinos require a too wide area, but whenever you want to get off of them, you'll definitely want to have an area clear to the right or left. And so another thing that I wanted to do was I did decide that it would be best. Hopefully this doesn't break everything. I don't know, man. Oh, was that the whole line? Well, we may as well do it over here too. Hey, watch, ready? Hey, it's amazing. Okay, so I decided that we're gonna put in. Jeez, I should have known better. Should have known better before we got back on cam. I'm gonna put in these side dillies, like so. And so I don't know yet whether or not, when we use the model gun, if it's going to allow us to do any certain model for these. Nope, no models for these guys. But let's see what happens if we do this. So I want to try corner A. All right, no, that's not right. Corner B, C, D, corner D. Right, so that will get rid of the top metal on each of these. Corner, that's the one? Yeah. So that's what the end cap's gonna look like on both sides. Now, I gotta fix the stupid roof. Let's build all the rest of the crap. I'll do the roof at the end. Holy moly. Oh yeah, wrong one. 9. Give me those. All right. Yeah. 9. 5. No, 5. No, mouse, do the thing I'm trying to make you do. There. Model gun, 8. And then we can do the corners again here. It's not always the same, which is why I'm just kind of going through them. Did not memorize which one was best. All right, there. So that's what the end caps are going to look like from now on. I actually have some of these ceilings in there, don't I? I do have some. So if we put these on there, go. Yes, no, yes, no, yes. There it is, like that. We put those on there and we go inside and look. That's what the end cap's gonna look like on both. It'll be amazing. It's gonna be great. So now we just gotta separate these bays by railings. Put these up in there. And so I'm gonna end up putting them too tall everywhere, but not right now. Right now we're just gonna separate the areas. Now over here we're gonna come out, what, 3 on each side? And then so we have to make sure, like so. We have a walkway down the center. But once we have all this done, it's all really going to come together, I'm sure. That sun is bright, man. The bright sun. And so I'm actually wondering how this is going to line up here. This is what I wanted to know. So we've got a door here. And the door brings us up. I built this whole thing. This is the outside. We've got the railing that comes up on the side here, and we can get up to the flyers area now through the barn, which is great, right? But it's going to affect the aesthetic of this area. So what I want to do here, I think, would have to be here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. We'd have a big area. Now, I could do this, I guess. I could... Hopefully, I was afraid that would happen. We can't do that either because that's not a snap point for the wall. Everything has to be built from the bottom up there, unfortunately. But I could, I guess. Yeah, let's do it. Whatever. Bam. I can put another dinosaur gateway right there, and that'll be the means to get out. But we should still have plenty of dino storage in here for the rest of the critters that do belong. Bam. Bam. It's gonna be a lot. I didn't really actually count how many bays there would end up being. What do you... Why? Why? No one wants your railing there. This structure is starting to get a lot of crap on it. The big structure. All right. Well, we need one more railing. Plus, we're going to have to make all these bigger anyway. But that's it. This is how it's going to look on the inside. You've got all of these bays. We're going to have all of our dinos on the inside. I'm going to finish up the roof there. We're going to make another dinosaur gate to go in this location. I'm going to do all that right now off cam, and then we'll be back to see what the end result looks like. I was also thinking about making a spray painter and spray painting the sides of it red, so it looks like a barn. So it's like actually barnish, but it's more like a brick barn, I guess, than a wood barn. And there's nothing. I guess there's no reason to block that off, but we need to get all of our dinos set up in there as well. Stupid roof. We've gotten it all done. It's all done. Look at it. So we got all these things in here right down the line. We've got all of our dinos hanging out. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 clear spots. We could definitely fit another dino next to some of these dinos. As you can see, we doubled up Ginger and Marianne over here. We've got our gathering crew on the left. They're actually going to get their own house somewhere else, so they will be out of here as well. So we'll have plenty of room. And I think the turtles are going to end up outside near the water pen or in the water pen. So that's awesome. It's all done. We've got the barn finished. They've got a place to be. They're not just like hanging out. And we've got another building inside our massive structure here. And the last thing that we have to do today is name our Rex. And so I actually forgot here that I need to, there we go, Woven Spectre. All right, so I checked on this, and I couldn't find like an actual, is it on phobia.com? You can find petrophobia, which is a fear of rocks. And so petrophobe would mean you have a fear of rocks. But I couldn't find like an actual definition there anywhere, except for on the Phobia Wiki. Maybe it's at phobia.com, but it's on the Phobia Wiki. But petrophobe is the name, and it makes sense phonetically. It makes sense that it's petrophobe, that it would be a fear of rocks. And so that's the name of our Rex. We've named our Rex. We built our barn. I talked about painting it red, but I think that maybe we'll leave that for another day. It's all done. It's huge. It's in here. It's a part of the base. And I'm excited to get all of the other parts complete. That's going to be it for today's episode. If you liked it, make sure you blast the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to Mazion Plays Games. And as always, be excellent to each other. Have a great day. See you later.